See the panels gone?
Yeah, what happened? It flew away?
Well, I'm doing a video. Today, Melissa's here with me, but we are going to fix the solar over there, the tower behind me. I don't know if you can see it. It had some panels blow off of it in windstorm the rainstorm we had. So my solar guys are here right now. I don't do ladders. I can't, not with my back. I fall and kill myself. So now I got them coming to do it. So we'll see what happens. Welcome to Chile Expat Family. I am Jim Dorchak. I live and work in Chile, South America, homesteading off-grid in beautiful northern Patagonia. I sell real estate, consult with people interested in moving to Chile, and I have a small catering and barbecue sauce business. My wife Lori and I rent our cabana and host guests year-round. You can contact me at propertiesofchile@gmail.com. Well, here I am in the rain, walking across the pasture through the mud to go show you our latest tragedy here on our little homestead. Make sure the gate doesn't blow open. We get really strong winds here. It has to do with, well, I don't know what it has to do with the weather, yeah. And some of you may know that I have a solar system and I'm off grid, and I have 2 towers. Well, I wanted to show you what's going on, our latest fiasco, which really brought a tear to my eye. It literally did upset me pretty bad. So there it is. The other day, if you look at these trees howling here, you can see those ones up there blowing. That's nothing. It was probably 100-mile-an-hour winds. It took those 2 panels and blew them on the ground right here. Yeah. So I heard the crash all the way in the house, and it blew them to right here, good 10 feet away from there. And those are Canadian solar panels. See the trees howling there? Yeah. So pretty upset about that. The solar guys are supposed to come today and put them back on there. I could do it myself, but I don't get on ladders. I'm not allowed to do that. Well, here I am coming the other side of the tower, and you can see where it just ripped the plugs out of that other solar panels. Yeah. It's got these funky fastener clips on here, which I don't much like, but that's what they use. You see those white rollers up there? Well, those rollers are to take the stress of the wind blowing, and those are a new addition because they used to have just bearings up there. And if you look at that one up there, without the raindrops hitting us, you can see that that one's broken loose. Let me come over here. There's some of the fasteners there. Yeah, the weld just cracked on that one right off. See the hose, the wires came unplugged, and you can see some of those other clips are loosened up now too. I'm praying to God they don't blow off and hit me in the head while I'm standing here in all actuality. You can see this, the bottom, this one's bumped out a little bit, and yeah, not good at all. That'll ruin your day for sure. These are 325 watt panels, Canadian solars. We've got bird poop on them way up there. So I don't know. Got my tower doing the blowy thing here. What I did is, or Thomas did, I should say, came out and put these straps on it, keep it swinging like a main sheet on a sailboat, and keep them in place. I will say, man, it is absolutely astounding that the panels, 2 panels that were here, blew all the way against that and landed on the ground and didn't break. Didn't crack them, didn't shatter them, didn't do, at least I'm pretty sure. The solar guys will be the final judge on that. But man, that was just bad. You know, see a grown man cry, that'll do it. Yeah, so there we have it for today. They're going to come today, this afternoon. They're going to look at this tower and this tower, all the panels on them. The thing is that my panel guys are different than my tower guy that built this. And because of that I'm dealing with 2 different business entities. And you can look across it and see if there are any bumped up. I really do like having these on towers though, okay? These are high enough that the animals can't chew on them, for one thing, and the other thing is I can actually rotate these towers and direct them towards the greater sunlight when that's necessary. Many things to be said about solar, but it is an expression of my freedom. My freedom not to be harassed and pay exorbitant fees. I mean, can you go to your power company and say, you know, you're charging me too much, I'm gonna go to another power company? You can't do that. You can't. I can. I went to the Jim and Lori and Thomas power company and I pay myself, okay? What's really interesting is our friend Joshua right now, our donkey's behind me over there cowering in the rain. Our friend Joshua right now is in the process of purchasing a new solar system, and they're 600 to 650 watt panels are what they're coming off the assembly line with right now. And these panels here that I bought in 2018 are 325 watts. So 30 panels, 12, and on top of the container another 6. In 2015 I bought a mini solar, or a small solar system of 6 panels, and that was 225 watts. So from the year 2015 to the year 2018, we went from 225 to 325 watts, and now they're 650. And this is almost May of 2022. I'm gonna go in my little container here, and you can see the 2 panels, I hope. Here, just give me a minute. Yeah, there. Yeah, there we go. There's one of them. And there's the other one. If they were shattered, they would be, well, they would be all crazed with stuff. And they aren't, that I can tell. I'm going to have the solar guys, of course, look at them and give the final resolution. You know, sometimes living on a homestead, things don't go the way you want them to. Actually, they go much further the opposite direction than you want them to. God did not say life was fair. I'm a firm believer in that, and I understand that thoroughly and all its ramifications. So for me, this is just something that we have to deal with, you know. If I have to buy new panels, and I hope I don't have to buy new panels, then I will. I'll just have to cross that bridge when I come to it. It just seems like everything breaks at the same time. Do y'all get that same thing at your house? Okay, my car broke. It was like almost $3,000. The computers, one of them's hard drive's dying on. I'm kind of doing CPR on it to keep it going so I can keep these videos editing. Oh, no problem. I'll just move over to the other laptop that my wife normally uses. Lo and behold, the fan dies on that thing and we have to get a new one, and that's going to take 3 or 4 weeks to get one in. In the meantime, the generators both die, and I take them to the shop to be fixed, and that's another sequence of events that didn't go positive for me at all. And I'm going to show that to you right now. Well, years ago, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I bought this generator, which it says it's an 8000 Loncin, L-O-N-C-I-N 8000F by Yamaha, which is Chinese. And that says 8000F. Well, you and I would say, whoa, 8000, that's got to be 8000 watts. Heck no, that's 6000 watts. Gasoline generator. Worked okay. But as time went on, that generator would not, the power that was produced by that generator is so inconsistent. It's dirty, what they call dirty electricity. Should be 220, sometimes it's 240, sometimes it's 215. And my solar system, which accepts the electricity to charge the batteries and such, does not like that. So I stopped using that generator because not only that, it does bad things to my appliances in the house and computers and compressors on freezers. I went through 3 or 4 freezers. All that stuff starts to get expensive, so I stopped doing that. I went and got myself a inverter generator, which pumps out clean energy, pure energy, Mr. Spot there. Well, I spent about $2,800, $2,300 on a Yamaha inverter generator. I'm going to show you that now. So there's my Yamaha inverter generator, EF 3000 ISE inverter generator that I paid almost $2,500 for. Well, I overloaded that generator a couple of times. This generator's less than a year old. I'm not talking, I didn't put 10,000 watts in it. I didn't throw lightning through it or anything. Just the well pump came on and it cut it off. Well, to fix this generator, they want almost $1,200. And that's like a $2,500 generator. So it doesn't make sense to do that. And the reason it's so expensive is I took it to the Yamaha authorized service center, and they tell me, oh, we can't fix that generator without charging you 992,000 pesos, which is about, I'm guessing, about $1,200. And the reason is Yamaha will not let them replace the PCB in there, which I don't even know what a PCB is, but I've been told that's what it is. It's a diode or not a transistor. I don't know. It's something that plugs into the board in the inverter. No, they have to replace the whole inverter head at 992,000 pesos. To replace that little piece would be, 10,000 pesos, and then maybe 50,000 pesos, less than $100 and something dollars. But they won't do it because Yamaha won't honor their work and doesn't authorize them to do that as a repair job. They can only replace parts, and they aren't going to just unsolder a little tiny thing and put it back in there into the motherboard. So I have a useless generator. So why don't I do it myself? Well, my electrical skills aren't that good, but I do have a friend who does have good skills, and I'm going to send it to him. I'm going to keep you guys posted on how that goes, okay? ¿Cómo se llama?
Francisco.
Y otro?
Matías.
There's my guys. And they're here. These are two workers for A&B Servicio, and they're fixing my towers. Going to put the panels back on. And Matias and Francisco, yeah, correcto, yeah. They say that they don't think the panels are broke or the cables, which is phenomenal. Those panels flew 10 feet. They kited through the air 10 feet. So that is really incredible. And they're going to test everything, make sure it's good. So we'll see. I'm going to let them do their thing, let them into the room. They're going to try secure it better for me as well and see how that goes. So let's look at the back of the panels and see this label here. Esta etiquette. These are Canadian solars. They're 330 watts max. Yeah, I thought they were 325. So I got a little more power than I thought I did. Of course, they're made in Taiwanese cells. Yeah. So, very interesting. You know what? I just can't speak more highly of these panels. To fly off of that all the way over here and not shatter into a million pieces, you know. I expected to come over here. There's almost, well, there were tears on my eyes. I was going to see these panels just crazed with micro cracks and just be no good. And I wasn't looking forward to that. It was Thomas came out. I wouldn't even come out and look at him. I was so upset about it because I just knew it was going to be, and there's no sense going out in the rain. So thank you, God, for being kind to me, yeah, in my misery. So let's see what they do here. They're kind of do this a lot. They built this tower, or not the tower, but they built the solar system. They didn't engineer the tower. That's another individual I have to yell at. And this one too. And they're going to check both towers and the panels on top of the contenedor for consistency and make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah. All right. Bless their little hearts.